Good evening, my friends. I'm Nero. Welcome back. It has been quite some time and one large mistake since I've gotten to record any on Little King's story, and that's what we're going to get into. It's what we're going to get into here in a moment. I can't talk today. It's been a bumpy ride. Oh, how are you doing? How are you? That's what I want to know. How are you doing? Uh, yeah, a lot on my mind. Nothing really strong enough to grasp onto to elaborate and discuss in great depth. One of the things, hey, you know how I'm always telling you to hydrate? So a friend of mine insists that drinking soda is hydrating. Now we all know that's nonsense. But why is it nonsense? Because there's science behind it. Not necessarily the strongest science, but there is a fair application of Occam's razor would show, because soda has a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine, a lot of natural diuretics, which increases urine production. It also tends to shock the system, especially if you're drinking cold, like very cold drinks. It shocks your system so you don't drink as much. So it might quench your thirst, but it is not hydrating you. In fact, it is dehydrating you because it is making your body forcibly give up more hydration, more water than it's taking in as a byproduct of the substance you're consuming. Uh, Now I know this is going to enrage my friend if he watches this, or at least he'll be like, "Ah, why'd you gotta cut me out like that?" Yeah, yeah. He'll be pedantic. That's okay. The reason I emphasize it so much is because we talk about problems and solutions with everything, with life, with work, with home, health, happiness, relationships. There's there's this driving urge behind all of us to, I'm setting my timer, the driving urge behind all of us to find the quick and easy solution, find the one size fix all solution to things of, well, if we just did this one thing, it would solve everything. But that's not really the way the world works. What we mean is, if we did this one thing and then subsequently replaced this entire system with this other system, and everybody was on board and maintained this new system, that's what would solve the problem in the first place. But the problem is there's lots of little problems. A lot of what we're facing is lots of little problems. So it may be that, oh, eliminating this one thing would solve everything, but it's not. And the reason I harp about water is, I'm not saying you can't drink anything else. I'm not saying you can't drink soda. I'm not saying you can't drink energy drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, like whatever floats your boat. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the underlying system of depriving yourself of actual water is going to do more harm in the long term than anything else. You can have those other things. Fine. I get giving them up is difficult and it's not going to fix the root problem, which is dehydration. Drinking water, sustainably drinking water, will benefit your health more than anything. I'm not a doctor, don't quote me on that, but you will feel better. It takes a while for it to build up, and you have to maintain it and be consistent on that. And there's ways of doing it. There's teas, there's drink mixes and stuff that are arguably better than just soda. But with everything, it's a matter of, identifying something you can eliminate that is not helping, that is detrimental to you, and implementing a sustainable, beneficial solution that will help you in the long term. I don't know. Still, the whole water versus soda debate just always gets me riled up. It always does, and it's because I'm still recovering. Full disclosure, I do still drink soda on a fairly regular basis. I usually go with caffeine-free sodas, but I do drink sodas on a fairly regular basis. But 95% of the time, I'd say, I'm just drinking water, and not cold water because I don't want to shock my throat and deprive myself of hydrating properly. Cool water. Cool, filtered water. Makes a world of difference. Again, I'm not saying that drinking other stuff is wrong, but it's not the same. And I think it's important to have that distinction. You know who you are. Without further ado, we're going to get back into gameplay, and this time we're going to actually have the game audio. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but the audio for the last 3 or so videos. The audio for the last 3 or so videos has been a little bit lacking in what it contributes. Rest? Yeah, sure. I don't even know what's going on, so we're going to start by resting. The reason for that is because that one YouTube thing that I did, I showed that clip by finding it on YouTube instead of just waiting until I could watch the cutscene in this game. Doing that messed up all the audio. In fact, I'm alt-tabbing to double check that my audio is good. Yep. Because that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, that would have been real embarrassing if I had completely messed up my audio like that. Let's dial it down to that. Okay, tinkering with settings. Okay, Hauser, what can I upgrade? Can I upgrade something? Special. Alarm clock. I could get alarm clock. That's right. When I left off last time, we were talking about all the things we could get, but we're saving up so we can get mega builders. I remember that much. Royal Guard. Actually, hold on. Dismissed. Citizen list, because I want to see... Do I have... Because I remember, yeah, because we got to a place... Yep, sure did. Sure did. We got to a place with, we're actually going to take that from you, and we're going to give it to Amy. Yeah. Because we got to the merchant purse, the treasure purse, and we didn't have a merchant, so then we felt silly. And it was not great. To battle, okay. And what I just did in Wizard with a Gun is I basically did a recap of what the game was about so that you would be able to follow it along better. Because it's a little light on the presentation of the game itself. Like, there's lore you can find out while playing the game, but that's not quite the same. Well, let's go check the beach. Always check the beach. You never know, there might be something important. It's a weird blue dot. I don't know what that blue dot was. This one I feel has been a little bit more explanatory. I feel like it has done a slightly better job of explaining itself and communicating what's going on, which is that we are a young boy who was lonely, who got chased by rats into the forest and found a magic crown that made everybody kind of do what I say. Also, this world may, in fact, just be a dream. We're not sure. We haven't got that far yet. But there are a lot of very childlike tropes in it that make me think that that might be the case. But it is still an adorable and fun game. Got some plants. We're gonna raise some money. We're gonna just kind of keep doing this and reminding ourselves how to play this game, because it's been a while. I don't think I have done a recording for this game since December. Hey, Happy New Year, by the way, everyone. We do have some things in the works. Very, very loose, broad strokes kind of situations, but nothing definite or finalized yet on a lot of that. But it will involve, yeah, doing some more multiplayer stuff with some people. Some people that you will know, some people that will be new. We have established contact with another YouTuber who actually reached out to me, which was very exciting, because this guy's exponentially more successful on YouTube than I am. And I'm sure he would be very modest about it, but he shouldn't be, because he's great. Skatecraft, talking about you. And so we are in the preliminary works of seeing about doing some sort of collaboration. And then, now that it's New Year, Dead Sweets, Sugar Phantom, she is actually getting ready to start doing some recordings and such again, which will be very exciting. We always enjoy playing games with her. She is a blast and a hoot and a half. And I'm glad to be able to get the opportunity to collaborate with her again. So yeah, Skitcraft, Dead Sweets, that'll be some good stuff coming up. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna kind of figure it out as we go. Aid formation, that's what I wanted. Single file, stay in line. So yeah, stuff in the works with that. Let's get past these enemies. All right, we need to go around. Right? Yeah. Keep hitting the wrong button. It's fine. But yeah, because I do enjoy doing these single player stories with you. I do enjoy sharing these single player games with you. It is difficult to banter by myself. I'm just gonna say it. It's difficult to maintain that kind of banter with just me. I don't find myself that particularly witty or clever. At least not under the circumstances. It would be different if this was all I was doing. I didn't have any other concerns. But I have many other concerns. Many, many concerns. But that's kind of the way life goes, you know? We just kind of muddle through the best we can. And yeah, go from there. Oh, that's no, we're not doing this. Nope. No. No, we're not even bothering with that. Not even playing with that. Can we target it from up here? See if we can arrow bombard it, because we're not losing somebody to one of these again. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Alright, we're gonna take this frog down. Okay. This frog's gotta go down. Yep, sure enough, there's another one. Why wouldn't there be? Frogs. You know what? We can just shoot you with arrows from here. Nothing you can do about that, huh? Nothing. Skill issue. There better not be any more. If there's another one, I'm gonna be unhappy. Okay. We got a spear. Oh, you know what? There is equipment. I could be equipping people with stuff. That would be probably a really responsible thing to do. Which is obviously why we're not doing it. But yeah, so if this was all I was doing with my life, that would be one thing. But this is just kind of a part-time hobby for me. That I'd like to grow into something bigger, but we're still working on that part. And I know I'm a little slow on taking some of the steps I need to. But I'm also very kind of adamant about wanting to do it my own way, because I don't want to just develop another toxic, hyper meme cultured community and channel that doesn't care about people and where everybody just kind of tears each other down. I don't want another one of those, and I don't want to be responsible for another one of those. So I'm not. I am in fact slow playing this. I'm going very gradual with my approach and my growth, because it's important to me that this is a very non-toxic community. It's why sometimes when we're playing really big group multiplayer games and some of my friends get a little feisty, I do have to take a moment and be like, hey, let's maybe not do it this way. It's not fun for me, and I know it's not fun for a lot of other people. It's not what we want. It's not what I want specifically. And my opinion is the only one that matters. Obviously, I'm being a little sarcastic with that. If it's not obvious, I'm being a little sarcastic with that. My opinion is not the only one that matters. Haunted Zone 1. Really? This is a haunted zone? Interesting. Did not know that. Oh, but I do want to have jokes. One of the important things I've learned is that, especially with pranks and jokes and things like that, intent actually does matter kind of a lot. Because if you tell a joke and the person you told doesn't laugh, like that's not the kind of joke you want to be telling. It's important to know your audience, and part of what I'm trying to do here is change my audience. Or be very particular about my audience. I want an audience that is authentic, sincere, compassionate, and not just in it for the short haul kind of situation. I want to build a community that cares about the people in the community. It's like, hey, I'm struggling with this. How can I help? Does anybody have any input on how I could resolve this? That sort of situation. And it's slow going, but that's okay. Hey, we have a miner now. There we go. So now we can clear this path and make it a lot easier to get through. And what does that look like for me? That looks like... the best example I can give is the Great British Baking Show. That is the kind of community I want. Because the Great British Baking Show, if you've ever watched it, and even if you haven't watched it, what they do is... It's a competition. Okay, well, that's a Rocky, so we're gonna get away from Rocky. Okay. You're supposed to be able to one-shot those guys. Yeah, like that. That's what's supposed to happen. Oof. I have to find that hot spring here before too long. Alright. Hey look, the hot spring. It's right here. Anyway, Great British Baking Show. So, competition, 12 bakers that have been selected for their skill and talent have entered this competition. And unlike Americanized competitions, what it is it's very non-aggressive, non-hostile. Boy, that could have been close. Just gonna spin my camera around, get myself all dizzy. So, like, if they have certain time limits to complete a challenge, if they finish early, you'll regularly see them helping their fellow competitors because they all want to do their best. It makes me think of like the Olympics where there's not hostile, toxic competitiveness. It's all very benevolent. It's all very, hey, we're all trying to do our best and succeed. We want to present our best, and I want to help you do your best so that at the end of the day we can all say, hey, we did our best, and this is where we're at with that. There's melon heads. There we go. And they drop plants, which is nice. Eventually we're going to come through here with a chef. I think that's a thing we can unlock, that they instantly defeat those chicken enemies. See how quick they can knock this rock down. So yeah, that's what I kind of want to see in this community. Like, I don't want to see negativity, toxicity, that sort of stuff. Okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna see if we can recover our. Let's see if we can recover our guys. May not be easy. There we go. I think we're all together now. All together now. Oh yeah, with pranks and jokes and stuff, if the subject of those pranks and jokes isn't laughing, it's not a good prank or joke. At worst, they should just be confusing. But yeah, they should not be mean-spirited. Yeah. Rocky. Got it. Okay. Oh. Why do I keep harping on about all this so much? Well, it's because I see present in too many other communities and fan bases and whatnot, the level of toxicity I'm describing, where it's like, oh, shut up, you don't know what you're doing, oh, you're not a gamer, oh, you're so terrible, and that kind of stuff. Now I know I'm not the best gamer as far as any of that goes. I'm not pretending to be. I'm not claiming to be. This is when somebody would usually like come in with a compilation clip of me talking about how I'm the best and oh I'm so good and oh I'm so awesome at everything. But I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I do sincerely acknowledge I am not the best. And this thing looks bad. Alright, let's get out of here. That looks like a lot of stuff that wants to hurt us. He back to full health? Of course he's back to full health. Why wouldn't he be? He is the Melon Lord? Ha! Last Airbender reference. Let's see if we can just sneak past him. Let's see if we can get this guy down. Yep, okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, excellent. Arrows. We're gonna need those. Hey, no. Stop picking a fight that you can't win. At least not by yourself. Okay. More arrows? No. Oh, yes. More arrows. Excellent. Okay. Like I said, I don't have the most cohesive train of thought right now. So I'll just kind of rambly. It's been a long week. It's been a long month, honestly. It has been a month since I recorded, hasn't it? Yeah. Today has been 1 month since I recorded, I think. In our area, we've been having prolonged sub-zero temperatures. The reason that's significant is we've had periods of prolonged freezing temperatures, but prolonged sub-zero temperatures are they're a different beast. And so with we're at work and everything we've been facing with that, it's been a lot. Now they don't have a central area to hula around. At least soon they won't. teach you to hula hoop. Yeah, this is a lot of just sitting and watching a woodcutter, huh? Well, it's kind of how it goes sometimes. Oh, yeah. It's been a lot, and I haven't had time to record, and so I have been shuffling my priorities around and focusing on the things I have to do. All right, let's see if we can divide and conquer here. Got those. Yeah. All right, now we need to take care of that guy that's throwing stuff at us. Yeah, there we go. Now we need to take care of the guy that's got treasure. All right, we're really gonna get this guy. It's just gonna take longer than I'd like. Yeah, we got him. Art piece. Sally and Sam. Banana spit music kiwi. All right. I do love all the various random art pieces and such. Oh, come on. Just regular Onis. Okay. So yeah, I figured today would just be, we'll just do a nice little casual chat while we're, okay, getting attacked by giant club Onis. That's not what we want. Boy, this requires more concentration than I remember. Yeah, and now my recording's, but I'm supposed to be done with my recording, so that's a thing. Okay, got one down, one to go. And see, I was really kind of wanting to go around and get another way home, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Watch there be more enemies in here. There's always more enemies. Nope, but there's a big pile of treasure. That's nice. That's a nice change of pace. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a slog. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Not this time. Back home. You know, we have been out for like 2 days straight. I guess we could rest. And that'll be a good way to end the video. Precious treasure. Excellent. It's a lot of treasure. We did pretty good. Kingdom plan. No. Stone City. Furniture factory. That's what we wanted. Yes. Making it a flowery kingdom? Sorry, I I forget to talk sometimes because I'm reading, and I was up late last night. Hey, if you were watching my Twitch stream, you know I was up late last night. I was up until like 11:30 last night. This is several hours later than I'm usually on. But we beat a nightmare crab run with all mods. If you know what that means, you might be somewhat impressed. If you don't, then you don't care. It's fine. I'm going to buy the alarm clock. Not because I need it, but because I want it. And that will save our game. Yes, we will continue. That is where we're going to conclude this episode. Going to rest. And for you, it will seem to be mere moments. Well, for me, it'll be mere moments. For you, it'll actually be like a week. Yeah, I've got just a little bit of water left, so I've got enough for one more recording. Positions down a little bit more. Oh, we're bad at cameras. We're bad at cameras. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you so much for joining. I still enjoy the heck out of this game. It's super adorable. I love the premise. I love the balance of crunch and mechanics to just go have fun. Very sandbox kind of situation. We're going to keep playing this. One of the reasons I do YouTube is so that I don't let myself get in the rut of I'm not gonna finish this game, whatever. I started playing it. No, we're gonna finish these stories. These stories must be told. These stories must be shared together. So we're gonna do that. But we're gonna do that next week. For now, stay hydrated, stay safe, take care, my friends, and we'll see you. Farewell.